But let's move on now to Los Angeles, where we're going to be talking about Julius Randle and his contract situation and looking at it. Next year, they do have a team option that they can pick up for him, but then after that, he is a restricted free agent where he can test the market. They can match those offers, though. Yep. But the talk is, should they trade him? Because back in October, they passed the deadline where he could sign an extension. They went their separate ways. There was cordial conversations according to Ramon Shelberg, but everyone understands the cap issues that are there. Obviously, Brook Lopez, they want to keep some cap in case LeBron wants to come over.
2 max contract.
Yeah, possibly Paul George as well. So they went away from that, and they can also receive a quality offer, like I said, 2019, then also sign an extension next summer. So there are still some moves there for Julius Randle to be kept in Los Angeles, but obviously, the talk about 2 max contracts. You also look at Kyle Kuzma, who plays his position, looking real good. Larry Nance, who just got injured, unfortunately, for I believe 6 to 8 weeks, also has looked nice playing his position as well. So now the talk is they have some value in Julius Randle. Should they be trading him, Dave?
Yeah, I mean, it's an awkward position to be in because you have are you afraid to let him walk at the end of the year and lose nothing? And, like, you don't get anything back for what was a very high draft pick. Was he, like, 7 or 9? 7 overall. I mean, yeah, he hasn't worked out phenomenally for you right now, but to be fair, like the teams he was on weren't exactly meant to succeed either. Yep. So it's a lot about usage and how that was going to come together. Like he has the physical skill to be in the NBA, to be legit.
What? Are you giving him credit?
I'm going to regret this.
You're giving Julius Randle credit.
I'm giving Julius Randle credit.
He has talent? I thought he was a talentless hack, according to you.
He's a bum. No, he has been motivated. Like, there's a difference between motivated Julius Randle and the one we've seen for the majority of his career, in my belief. Like, this year, basically, he got pushed to the back seat because Nance and Kuzma have looked really good. Nance, that starting lineup. You can't play Nance and Randle together. That's bad. We watched it last year. That does not work for them offensively or defensively. But when you have Kuzma and Randle out there, you hit a weird groove with Randle playing like the Tristan Thompson kind of a undersized center role for small ball, and he's going out there. He's being aggressive. He's coming off the bench, and he's doing everything right now. So the question is like, hey, his stock is high. If we're really all in on the 2 max contract free agents this upcoming year, should we see what's out there for him?
No, I completely agree. And looking at Randle, I agree with your assessment that he does have talent. I love Julius Randle. I think that he is a guy fit for this NBA. You also mentioned the Tristan Thompson comparison. I agree with you, but I feel like he's a little bit more polished as a scorer. At least I think he's got better moves down low than TT.
I think he could be more versatile, too. Like,
that's the thing. He's not a great shooter, and that's one thing. That's a knock on him, but he's very quick. I mean, this is a guy that is more of a bowling ball compared to TT, who's probably more a little bit lengthy and a little more athletic, but he is a guy that can put a body on somebody, and he always reminded me in some ways of Draymond Green, at least the way he's built. Definitely completely different players, but at least the way that they're built, I see defensive upside to him, at least with his size, with his wingspan, with his athleticism. I see the defensive prowess in him, but I think you hit the nail on the head. He just seems motivated out there and coming off the bench and pairing with Kuzma, with Kuzma's ability to stretch the floor, and then Randle coming in and being down low. You also see the uptick in his field goal percentage. He's being able to get high percentage shots. He's been able to capitalize on those. And I really like what Julius Randle brings to this team, but I think I agree with you in the fact that they probably should trade him because he is having his best moments right now, and you have Kyle Kuzma and Larry Nance who already fit that role and will be cheaper down the line because you look at Larry Nance, and the thing is, I mean, you talked about this. You said that they should be starting Nance over Randle this year anyways.
Called it.
But the one thing that at least, that Randle has and Nance and Kuzma don't have is that they were both second-round draft picks, where Randle is expecting to be, hey, I'm a first-round draft pick. I deserve money. You had the faith in me. I haven't really been able to prove myself, so I deserve a bigger contract. You have the what if with Julius Randle, where you can probably make the argument that what you're seeing from Randle what you're seeing from Larry Nance right now is what you're going to get out of Larry Nance, 5 years down the road. But you're getting from Kyle Kuzma right now, albeit ridiculous, that's what you're going to get. Probably the Malcolm Brogdon of this class, if we're giving out the Malcolm Brogdon award early. But with Randle, there is that potential that you could sell, and that's why I would probably say it would be smart to move him if you are looking to at least move. Like, if you're not going to re-sign him, then definitely move him as soon as possible because his stock won't be higher.
Yeah, I mean, the question there is, if you truly believe that this is, if the Lakers believe, I should say, if the Lakers believe this is the cap of what Randle is worth.
Yeah.
I agree with you. The question is how all in are they on this 2 max contract for 2018 free agency? Like, this is really going to be a test of Magic's prowess as the owner, as the shot caller for this organization. And I'm on the fence even. I'm like, I don't know. I mean, you got a couple of young kids out there who look like they're starting to play together a little bit. I like to see where this goes. But at the same time, are you going to throw away a chance of getting a LeBron James and Paul George combo, maybe even like Boogie Cousins? Like, there are names out there. There's a reason this is
some juicy names.
Potential. But like, are you going to throw away potential youth time for getting LeBron? You know, I know he's no longer peak at 30. He'll be 36.
Shut up. LeBron's still at his peak.
He's still peak.
LeBron will never not peak. LeBron's going to be 33.
Oh, he's only 33. Okay,
yeah,
so by
33.
the end of his contract, he'd be 36 or 37?
If it's a 4-year deal, it'd be 37.
Yeah.
But it's LeBron James. I mean, this kid came in. He came in as a newborn.
Yeah. Yeah,
and now
he's been in the league for he'll be in the league for like 25 years.
Yeah,
no doubt.
He's ridiculous.
So the question is like, how all in are the Lakers towards that plan? Have they seen enough? Like, honestly, after watching, let's go over Action City. Lonzo Ball for the first 10 games definitely has skill out there. Can't shoot the ball, but are you comfortable with having him be on a team with excellent players?
Is he the guy? And does he have the mentality to be in LA? I mean,
is Brandon Ingram the guy?
Yeah, and
is Kyle Kuzma the guy?
And looking at it, I mean, I think let's talk about let's just go on the max contract, because again, you have to develop like who is the guy and who will be the guy, because right now LeBron James is the guy in the NBA. And if that guy is available, it'd be stupid not to at least entertain an offer out there. And you mentioned looking at the guy. I mean, if there's anyone so far that's proven me, like, throughout their Laker career, they can be the guy, it's fucking Kyle Kuzma, the 2nd-round draft pick who's looked unreal.
No, late one.
Oh, late one, I forgot.
Yeah.
My bad. They traded up for him, I forgot. But at least, he's been the guy that I look at and I'm like, holy shit, he looks really good.
He just drops it.
Lonzo, I know he's very young. I mean, he's in, I think Bender's still younger than him, but still, I mean, he's not 20 yet, I'm pretty sure Lonzo is.
He's right around there.
I think he's younger than me. But looking at it, I mean, he just looks mentally weak out there. His shot has always looked like trash. He's not going to fix it. You don't really know if he can be that leader out there. He still has the passing ability, but is he quick enough to be in this NBA? You look at Ingram. I mean, last year was just really bad.
Dumpster.
He still has potential, but then again,
he's looked good this year.
Yeah, but then again, like, how much does that do to Lonzo? And if you're getting rid of Lonzo, then what is Brandon Ingram? And is Brandon Ingram his own player, or is he being brought up by right now the Lakers at 5 and 6?
So what? I guess at the end of the day, it comes down to your question of, do you believe in Lonzo, Ingram, Kuzma more than
and Randle
and
Nance
as your core?
Jordan Clarkson,
give or take. Who cares? No, I love him, but as your core, or do you go all in and hope that you can land a LeBron James, Boogie, a Paul George? And you need 2 out of 3 basically to compete against OKC. If you don't land 2 out of 3, you let someone like Julius Randle, who we haven't seen peak yet, walk away for free.
Well, and he's super young too, and that's the thing that I look at him and I don't know exactly, because I don't want to let a 22-year-old about to be a 23-year-old walk out that door, and you're gonna get value for him because you're gonna trade him. I don't think Magic is that dumb to let him walk away, not getting any value there. But
they could play it risky and go to the end of the year and be like, all right, here's our intentions. And I mean, if
they still
have
him, they could still pick up that club option.
Yeah,
but
it's
that's only for 5.5. So that's not a lot. I feel like they're going to be smart enough and at least pick him up for the 5.5 and try to dish him out. And you're still going to be able to get some value. You might not be able to get the right value for him, but again, I look at it, all of it, and I hate going away from a rebuild and bringing in value, but also, you're usually not going away from a rebuild to bring in the best player in the NBA. But then again, you look at it, it's like you're getting 4 years of LeBron. Is he going to stay after that contract? And then also, what is LeBron going to be at 37, 38, 39, 40 years old? And you don't know if you want to put all that stock, because you just did that with Kobe late into his years, and you let that go on for too long. So if I was the Los Angeles Lakers, I would feel like very confident picking up that next club option for Julius Randle. And I feel like I'd go away from Larry Nance if I was building this team and not worrying about value, I would go away from Larry Nance, keeping Randle and keeping Kuzma. But then again, Randle has that value, and if you're going for a rebuild, or if you're bringing in a LeBron James, that value then can bring other value in, trading a draft pick that you got for Julius Randle, and then bringing in a shooter to surround LeBron James.
Yeah.
So I think it's still murky waters because we don't know exactly how everything's going to play out. But I feel like the Lakers will probably move on from Julius Randle, and I don't know if they will regret it or not because I think Julius Randle's going to be a great player, but then again, I'd rather have LeBron James over Julius Randle.
Like you said, who's going to pass up on the opportunity to land the best player in the NBA and potentially another top 20, 25 player?
Yeah.
It's hard to walk away from that.
Especially if they get Boogie. I mean, it's a top 10. You get two top 10 players.
What do you think the value is for Julius Randle right now for this Lakers team?
Oh, like to the Lakers?
Yeah, no, like
or
for a trade, to entertain a trade offer.
So to the league.
Yeah. Do you think you can get back a mid to late one?
You can get a first.
You can get a first?
You can totally get a first. I mean, if you look at what Ja was not being able to pull, I feel like you're going to be able to pull first.
Look at the Bledsoe deal. I mean, that kind of sets a benchmark for this.
I mean, 27-year-old who is already under contract and get out for two more years.
A contract controlled for very cheap for what he can do for you. But he does have the injury concerns.
Randle, I don't think they're trading him this year. I don't think they're going to get rid of him this year. And I feel like they're going to keep him for that club option. And then that whole thing's going to come up of we're going to have to re-sign this guy. And that's going to bring it down his value. I feel like just due to his potential and his physical abilities, I feel like you can get like a mid-first.
Mid-one. It might be worth it this year.
I'm saying like a late lottery. It's like probably a lotto protected.
Of all the years to do it, is this not one of the most loaded draft classes? Is now not the time to go in because that way your contracts line up better for when you have people coming contracts due plus your big free agent pickups. I wonder if now is not the time to pull the trigger.
You think there's a fit out there for Randle that sticks out in your mind?
A fit?
Like any team out there that's clear in your mind? Because you brought up Tristan Thompson looking at the Cavs. It's not going to help them defensively.
Yeah. But I mean, that's I don't know. What are the Cavs going to give? They're not going to get the Brooklyn pick.
I'm just trying to think.
No. I'm not sure
Milwaukee?
where it's. No, what are they going to give up? They're not going to give up Don Maker.
Just take out. I'm saying just fit, buddy. Just fit. Do you see any fit out there for? Julius Randle?
I think he'd be a great fit for a team like the Wizards. To be honest,
okay.
I mean, if they could work out some. The problem is the Wizards are trying to shed some awful contracts.
Yeah.
And the Lakers can't take anything on right now.
No.
So it's a lose-lose. I don't know. I don't know what team that he would land on. I think he's definitely talented.
Phoenix?
Yeah, because Phoenix needs another 4-5.
I'm just
like they're gonna go after Ja.
There's talks about
Greg
them
Monroe.
getting Ja. There's talks about them getting Ja.
I know.
They're trading Greg Monroe.
None
they're
of
gonna
this
buy
makes
him
sense.
out. They're gonna buy out Greg Monroe. Greg Monroe's not gonna be a son by Christmas time. He's gonna be homeless.
Fair enough.
But at least I don't know.
Until he becomes a Cav. But
yeah. Portland's gonna fucking trade for Julius Randle. There's your hot take.
I think there's definitely teams who are interested. I can't think of a trade on the line.
Should be interested.
I can't think of a team at the moment, but I definitely think there's going to be value. I think that you're right. I think the range between 15 to 30, probably late first round, probably the best that they're going to get. Maybe the question then becomes, are you going to staple that to Dang? To move Dang out of town,
that'd be smart.
Because that instantly swings the.
But then again, I don't know what
away.
team could take on Randle and Dang. That's the thing.
That puts it out there.
This is why we're not GMs, and you guys are going to tell us in the comments how great of GMs you are, and you're going to have some magic deal for us. So tell us down in the comments what deal the Lakers should look for if they should trade Julius Randle. Also, let us know if they should trade Julius Randle. I am hesitant about it, but I think ultimately they are going to end up because they have three similar players, and the guy that has the most value is going to be traded because they're not really pulling away from each other exactly. And you're going to trade the guy with the most value, and that is Julius Randle. But again, let us know what you think down in the comments below. That's going to wrap up the Fast Break podcast. Again, check out YouTube tomorrow. If you're watching on YouTube tomorrow, the OT edition's coming out. We're talking about best prospects in the upcoming NBA draft. If you're on Blog Talk Radio, you got to wait till, I'm not terrible with math, so like Tuesday or Monday of next week to watch that OT edition. If you're listening on iTunes, same goes for you. If you are listening on iTunes, don't forget to rate the Fast Break podcast 5 stars. Also check out the Primetime podcast, Onside Kick, and Rick and Johnny. Also rate those 5 stars if you are so kind. Also, if you are on Blog Talk Radio, definitely give us a shout out on there. I don't think there's a rating system over there, but if you're listening on Blog Talk Radio, we love you.
Throw out 5 stars anyway.
We love you so much. And then also check out patreon.com/mostvaluablepodcast. Christian, Jake, and Pat have all helped us out over there, and you can definitely help us out at that $10 mark if you want, but there's also some cool ones like the $2 mark. You get the monthly Patreon exclusive podcast. But for Dave Oster, I'm Sean Anderson. We'll see you next time.